Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back, Virgos. All right, let's change it up. Let's get into the temple. We are starting out with optimism. Human spirit is the ability to face the uncertainty of the future with curiosity and optimism. So, deep down, this looks like Virgo may have a really positive, sense that, there's a lot going on in life, but there's a lot of things to learn about. There's like our life story is still kind of just beginning. There's plenty going on right now to be happy about and to look forward to, even though it is always a mixed bag. There's going to be lots to learn, there's going to be lots to deal with. We do have this Knight of Swords, and it is in the reverse. So we have somebody who's maybe not moving at a swift pace, which could be good. Virgo could be developing a little bit more self love, or love may be coming, but it's not coming in swiftly for Virgo. This could represent like this is a good time for Virgo to just like we'll say savor the slow progression toward this. Oh, we have Temperance. Is there a very slowly building relationship between Virgo and another person? Possibly a Sagittarius, possibly a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or possibly a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Let's see. This is something positive. It's something to look forward to. Page of Swords. Okay, Virgo and this person are not in each other's like locations right now. Geographically, they're at a distance, right? We have an empty chair, and we have possibly this divine masculine who's spent some time spying on Virgo, spend some time thinking about Virgo. They may be looking forward to the day that they are in Virgo's presence. But this feels like, even though this is a slowly evolving, slow moving love story, loving somebody at a distance and then gradually getting closer to them, or gradually, building something. Sometimes in life we want things to go fast, but really most of the good stuff takes a while, right? If you're going to eat yummy tomatoes and apples, you know that the plants have to finish growing those tomatoes and apples, right? If you're going to like create anything, it's going to be investment of time and energy. If you're going to become good at anything in life, it's going to be a lot of hours spent developing that talent and curating, your skills or gaining wisdom. This is just as well that is taking a while. Although there is a certain amount of like disappointment, I know this is kind of, we could look at this as a bummer, or we could look at this as, so what? So it's not coming in fast. Maybe there's a reason for that, because we do have somebody who's still, even as they're watching Virgo and even as they're wanting to be around Virgo, they're still working through a heartbreak. I don't believe that this is Virgo. I think Virgo's in the power position in this. Seven of Wands. Yeah, in truth, there's, I'm going to say, I'm surprised we don't have like the Wheel of Fortune here, because I feel like there's this motion where things need to get totally aligned. And right now it's like inside of their heart, they have to get out of any hurt or pain before they're standing there in front of Virgo. Because once they are in Virgo's like energy, and Virgo is present in their life, they need to not have blockages by that point in time. This is going to be really important that they continue to like free themselves from hurt and pain, so that by the time they're standing in front of Virgo, it can be all systems go. We have an Ace of Wands, and that is sideways. There, this is not bad. This is not bad, because Virgo is right now has other things to deal with as well. This is not immediately coming in, which is great. Virgo needs to, I don't know if they need to take a trip to the ocean, or Virgo needs to focus on some other talents, hobbies, things that they've wanted to do for themselves. This is a great time for Virgo to do the things that they want to do and not worry too much about passage of time, but rather be very present in the stuff that they would like to accomplish in their own life at the moment. We have a Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's some stuff for Virgo to really invest in right now. Part of it could be, managing their money more wisely at the moment. This could be Virgo spending some money on themselves to have a nice little trip. This is somebody going to a winery, and God, I want that dress so bad. I just love, 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 love the outfit. I feel like Virgo has one or two trips that they need to take, maybe somewhere into like wine country, Maybe these are things that they've wanted to do and have planned to do for themselves. That's great. Virgo should stay very focused on their, their interests, their hobbies, the stuff that they have created in their own life, while this seeming divine masculine is still processing a heartbreak, so that by the time Virgo and this divine masculine are in each other's energy fields face to face, there won't be any problems. We have the high priestess sideways. Wonderful energy of, they kind of both subconsciously know this. So hang on, how does Virgo know this person? I mean, he's obviously spying on Virgo. He watches Virgo from afar. King of Wands. There is, I said, how do they know each other? And it's like their hearts know each other. Maybe Virgo and this person like share a similar background. Maybe they've been in the same kind of like, we'll say a spiritual organization, or, anytime it says peace for all. And this is somebody he's powerful, and he's warm, and he's loving, and he has convictions about, that are very positive. Like he has a strong belief in fairness, equality, in balance, in, justice, in creating peace and harmony on this earth in real time. So terrific man, first off. But at the same time, he may see that Virgo stands for those very same belief systems. Now, they could have met because of those belief systems, or they're aware of each other because of, something that they choose to devote themselves to. Like I said, this could be, both of them met through, let's say, it doesn't have to be a religious group or anything like that. But let's just say sometimes, having a like-minded energy at all brings people into one another's realm. I would say that there's going to be mutual respect between Virgo and this person. We have 9 of Swords. We have 8 of Swords. We have 7 of Swords. Okay, this is funny. Virgo's been spying on him too, okay? And pretending that they're not. They don't feel like this is a good time to reach out to Virgo. They think that they can see that Virgo has had some of their own stresses and worries. So on one hand, they were saying, I should wait to reach out to Virgo. Virgo might still be dealing with some of their own heartbreak, when really this is just him giving himself an excuse for being stuck. But what's hilarious is Virgo is lying if they're saying that they're not paying attention to this cat. We got 2 people kind of spying on each other, right? 2 people aware of each other's existence, 2 people already attracted to each other, 2 people sharing an energy flow. Look, it's only a matter of time before these 2 end up in each other's worlds. Like they will most definitely be meeting in real time. And when they do, when they get a chance to be around each other in the same place, the same space, I keep feeling like they're going to be at an event. Like I say, maybe it's like a really positive, uplifting. This could be anything. This could be a fundraising event, for example. This could be a concert where the proceeds go to something or other. It's very positive though, and I feel like that's going to be where the 2 of them, their lives intersect. It's only a matter of time before that happens. No wonder it's like, stay optimistic about this, because number one, this is a terrific person. Oh, Virgo's like, yeah, I know. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Virgo's certain, I know that I'm going to wind up face to face with him at some point. Again, with that high priestess being sideways, there is an element of certainty. It's like, I know that things are aligning for the 2 of us. I can be comfortable, patient, and allow the movement of the universe to, like, there will be a moment when I know I'll move toward him, he'll move toward me. Virgo already knows that. There's not really any confusion about that. Is there already a date in mind that Virgo knows about, that Virgo's going to be seeing them? Page of Cups. This is, first off, this person looks so artistic. Page of Cups is like an emotional step towards something. But these 2 could be artists. They could be meeting at an event, a festival, music performance. By the way, I don't know if anybody saw the news, but the Strokes are performing this year live. So I'm super excited about that. But maybe it's at a music event or festival. Maybe there's something. This just looks very, like something that is really enjoyable. This person is so dolled up for like an artistic flair that I can't help but say there's something very artistic about the two of them. Maybe they're going to meet at a concert, or they're going to meet, since that pops into my head, maybe they're going to meet at some kind of an event. I could see that working for the two of them. 10 of Cups is in the reverse. 9 of Cups is upright. It's wild though, because at this event, I feel like Virgo's the one who's thrilled to be attending. Virgo's the one who's way more certain that I know I'm going to be seeing them. I know that this is going to be happening. I know. And yet at the same time, we have this 10 of Cups in the reverse, seemingly on his part. Like there's a disappointment in this, or there's a worry that I don't know if this is going to happen. Virgo's been the optimistic one this whole time. Can we take a quick peek at that? Why do we have Virgo so optimistic, knowing that this is going to come to pass, and they still seem to be in this melancholic, I just don't know. 4 of Cups, they seem to be like someone who sits on the fence and they're like, yeah, but, it might not really happen. But I mean, there could be a missed opportunity. It feels like they have a little bit of for all their warmth and their love and their convictions and positive things, they seem to be a bit of a cynic about things. Okay, they definitely need some Virgo in their life. We got the Star card. They're like, yeah, but it's so far away. Virgo's so far away. I don't really know. Again, they put this distance between themselves and Virgo. They don't have the same level of confidence that somehow, some way, things are going to come into this wonderful, harmonious, fluid flow of the universe that brings Virgo into their life. Because, hey, Virgo's out of my league, or Virgo's way out there, and Virgo's someplace far away. And this, I might just be tripping anyway. And just because I do a little spying on Virgo, hang on, do they know that at all that Virgo spies on them too? Do they have any idea of that? Because this is kind of cute on one hand. Strength card. Strength card is, it can represent that, yes, they know, but they're also profoundly blocking this. You notice how this lioness is sitting there I'm not listening. I'm not even going to, here we've got the lion screaming in her ear, and it's like, what? I don't hear you. They could be saying, I mean, yeah, maybe, but I don't even pay attention to that. Yes, I know maybe Virgo does think about me, but I ignore it. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. This person is a bit of a Debbie Downer. They keep looking for a negative. They keep, at least when it comes to love, or when it comes to Virgo, even though there is love here between themselves and Virgo. But maybe because this is the relationship that hasn't taken flight yet, and right now there really isn't any, there isn't some immediate coming together. And so they just keep kind of thinking this probably won't happen, almost like they want to manage their expectations. But Virgo is one who's like, oh, hell yeah, I'm definitely going to be seeing this person. I'm definitely going to be connecting with this person. It's definitely going to be happening. And they're over here I don't know, nothing to say that anything will ever go right. Oh my gosh, character. You could get out of the doldrums there. Come on, honey. Especially when you're warm and you're loving. Maybe they've just been disappointed a lot of times. As far as this goes, universe, let's give them some kind of message here. What is the message in regards to this impending relationship? 2 of Wands. It says Virgo has a lot of choices to make right now. Will those choices impact when or how, or whether or not Virgo connects to them? King of Wands. It keeps boiling down to Virgo has choices to make, and it will. All roads seem to lead them to this King of Wands. This King of Wands has been there consistently. He may have a mohawk or bigger hair or something like that. He's got a double dose of lion power. He's very powerful, very strong. I feel like not Leo. He could be a Leo or a Sag or an Aries as well. But with that 2 of Wands card and the 6 of Cups, it's now we can see why maybe he's a little bit of the younger soul and Virgo's a little bit of the older soul, and that's why Virgo has a little bit more of the confidence on this, because it's look, I've been around a couple lifetimes now. I know that when you know something, it'll come to pass. I know that when there's somebody out there, it's only a matter of time before your souls are drawn to each other. I don't have to doubt it, but now I can see why he does. Even on this Two of Wands, though, it's not really about, do I take choice A or choice B? I'm not at a fork in the roads. It's really that we have the little sailboat going down the River Nile, and the sailboat was here, and then it passed through the middle, and it passed off to the left. As long as that option, as long as there's still the sailboat is still within our view, we can get to that sailboat any old time. It doesn't matter if we jump on this side of the pillar or in this side of the pillar or that side of the pillar. It's happening. This just kind of seems like the universe is saying, you can make any choice you want, but the two of you are soulmates that are going to end up in the same room at the same time, face to face, nose to nose. But it will be when he's in a stronger energy. He's got to be the most empowered version of himself, as far as like, really fired up and knowing what his convictions are. And that's when Virgo will wind up in his realm. I still want one more card on that Two of Wands. The moon is sideways. There are things that are at play here, at work here, that are not in the forefront. There are some things going on in both of their worlds that maybe they both have to attend to before this connection occurs. But I also kind of feel like the timeline is such that it could almost happen at any point in time. So Virgo can't get stuck on this idea that, oh yeah, it's going to happen later on somewhere, like maybe 3 months from now. I don't think that that's correct. I think there will be some unexpected things that pop up, and look, it is serendipitous what can happen for soulmates. Soulmates' energies are going to be drawn to each other no matter what, like magnets. They will find each other. They will be drawn to each other, and through their different series of choices that they'll make, they could very unexpectedly bump into each other, not at the event that we were talking about, whatever that event might be, not where Virgo has expected they would meet them, but it could be a very unexpected place, because there's more at play here that is based off of the randomness of their personal choices, where they will be, maybe where, if Virgo's taking that vacation, it looked like Virgo has a vacation or something to look forward to. For all we know, Virgo's going to bump into him while on vacation. This could still have the unexpected twists and turns. The universe is like, don't think you mortals have it all figured out. There's all kinds of stuff that can happen because of chain reactions of your choices and how that expedites things. And if the two of you are on the same wavelength and you like the same things and you're destined to meet anyway, you two could speed up how you meet. It may not go at all the way Virgo expects. So just expect the unexpected in this. But this is a destined, like, these soulmates are going to end up in each other's worlds at some point in the not too distant future in this one. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. Bye.